Good morning, everyone. Thank you for being here today. It's been an honor to work alongside so many of you for the past 15 months. I really appreciate it. I am grateful for your continued support as we stand together to work for a better future for Northwest Florida. I'm here today to officially announce my candidacy for Florida's 1st Congressional District for 2026. We've seen time and time again that people of this district are resilient, hardworking, and passionate about our community. You deserve a representative who is just as committed to you as you are your family and your neighbors. That's why I'm running, to be an authentic voice for every person in this district and to work for the best interest of Florida's 1st every single day. Now let's address the elephant in the room. Just days after the voters of this district entrusted their representation to him, Matt Gaetz abandoned his seat and walked away from the responsibility of serving the people of Northwest Florida, leaving us with no representation in Congress. While the circumstances surrounding his resignation may not be entirely clear, what is clear is that this district deserves better. We deserve leadership that puts people over politics, that doesn't run from their commitments, and that shows up for you every single day, not just when the cameras are on. While today's announcement is focused on 2026, I also want to address the likelihood that a special election will soon be called to fill this seat. If and when that happens, I intend to file as the candidate for the special election as well. Northwest Florida needs leadership that's ready to step up immediately. Not just for the future, but the challenges that we're facing today. Looking ahead, my campaign will focus on the issues we have always focused on that matter most to the people here. Expanding access to affordable health care and lowering the cost of prescription drugs. Every family deserves the security of knowing that they can get the care when they need it most. And I know a little something about that. Also, tackling the opioid crisis straight on. Our district has roughly double the amount of opioid deaths and addiction than any other district in Florida. We need federal resources here to provide treatment, education, and prevention programs to save lives and support struggling families. Most importantly, ensuring that every person in this district feels heard, valued, and represented, not just during campaign season. These are the kind of issues that affect the people of our district. Ooh, I skipped a couple pages. I'm so sorry, y'all. I am committed to fighting for real solutions that provide families the strength that our community deserves. This campaign is not about me, and it's certainly not about Matt Gaetz. It's about us. It's about building a future where every family has the opportunity to succeed, where every voice is heard, and where your representative is someone who stands with you, fights for you, and never abandons their post. So today, we begin again. Together, we will build on the momentum that we have created, reach more voters, and make sure that the district has the kind of representation that we deserve, whether it's in 2026 or an upcoming special election. Thank you all for being here today. I really appreciate it. I appreciate the support. I appreciate you believing in my mission. I appreciate you coming out 13 days after the final election. And I thank you for your dedication for creating a brighter future for Northwest Florida. I'm proud to stand with you, and I'm ready to go to work. Now let's make history. Thanks, everybody. And I will take
Given that during the last election you did not receive a huge chunk of the vote, but
right.
If the special election is called, do you feel that there are a lot of Republicans who have already declared their intentions to run, that would give you an advantage?
Well, I think the advantage I have is that I've been working on this for 15 months. I received happily 150,000 votes, people that trust me and that want me to do this job. I believe the circumstances are different in this election. It will be a completely different beast than running against a Gates in Northwest Florida. So I look forward to having conversations about policy, the problems we have, and how we're going to solve those problems, instead of bluster, controversy, and debate.
So given that if you are going to have a special election, you have just finished the campaign and are kicking off your 2026 run, do you think that gives you another advantage for the short period?
Right. Yeah, I believe it gives us a huge advantage because we barely turned the lights off on the campaign office before we've started this again. We have all of our structure in place. The reason, we went ahead and filed so that we could continue campaigning, continue talking to people, continue raising money to make sure that everybody gets the opportunity to meet me this time around and not make a rash decision about who represents them in Washington.
Nobody else has any questions? Do you think that Gates will be confirmed as Attorney General?
I believe it will be a very stringent process that they go through to confirm him. I believe that it will be interesting. Do I believe that he will be? I don't know in this political climate. I have no idea. I don't know. I do know that the ethics investigation is on paper and it's swirling around Washington. So who knows if it will ever see the day of, the light of day, but we're hoping, because I think the people of Northwest Florida the most deserve to know the truth.
Do you believe that not only did he resign because he might be Attorney General, but he resigned to stop that report from coming out? Do you think that is favorable towards him?
So what I believe doesn't really matter, but we've always worked under the assumption that the ethics report was going to come out. So we knew somewhere along the way there was going to be a special election. So we planned for that ahead of time. I told several people ahead and posted that there would be a special election due to this ethics report. So we assumed that he would step down the day before that was supposed to happen. That's exactly what happened. There was a kink with the AG announcement, but that's not my problem anymore. What my problem is and what my focus is this district.
Anything else you wanted to add, or did you sum it up in the speech?
No, I hope everybody will check me out if you haven't already. gay4congress.com. Please come volunteer with us. Mostly, I want to thank the people that voted for me, the 140,000 people that cared enough, put enough trust in me to vote, give me their vote. What I'm looking forward to doing now is earning the vote of those people that wouldn't give me a look before. I hope they will now.
That's all the questions I have.
Ms. Valmont,
yes.
Heading into a new election cycle with the benefit of what we've just seen with the national election.
Yeah.
Is there any takeaways that you had in any way in which maybe you will be campaigning differently heading into this next election cycle?
I don't think I'll be campaigning any differently, because I've said from the beginning of my campaign that I want to talk to everybody and I want to be a representative for everybody, not just Democrats, which I have strong support, but I also want and have to and need to listen to the people on the other side of the aisle, and I think that's what we're missing in our politics now. And so I hope people will ask me those hard questions about my policies and where we differ, and how can we come up with a solution together. It's not me, it's us. And I hope that's what the people of Northwest Florida will consider.